Hello, everyone. It's a moment with Gifted, and we are here again with a wonderful guest of ours. Mommy, can you tell us your name?
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Jessica Chimudo.
Jessica Chimudo.
Yes.
She just went straight. Jessica Chimudo. This is our mommy in the ministry. Yeah, this is our mommy in the ministry. Her name is Jessica Chimudo. We call her Mommy Chimudo. Mommy, you're welcome. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine.
You're sure?
I'm fine.
It's all over your body. We are seeing it. The evidence is clear.
Thank you.
So we are here again to share some knowledge with you all, and thank God for our mommy who is here. She's actually one of the experienced mothers we have in the ministry, and I am so opportune to have her with us in a moment with Gifted. So sit back, calm your nerves, and I pray you understand each things we are going to say right now. Right? So God bless you as you join us. So mommy, you said you're fine now. How is music doing you?
Music is doing me well. Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not.
So actually we want to talk about music, skillfulness, and spirituality.
Okay.
Now we want to understand how these three things work together to stand, because some people skip one and do the two, while others skip two and just do one. So my first question is, musicians who play skillfully, people are misquoting them. Some people say it is pride. Some people say, why is he doing it? Why is he overdoing ITK the warrior? That kind of a thing. So I want to ask, people that play music skillfully, how do you see them? Are they doing it? Is it right in God's sight? Is it right? Is it acceptable to God?
Thank you very much. Yes. First of all, I would like to simply define music.
Okay.
Music is a form of art which uses timely and organized sound,
Yes.
to express emotions
Okay.
and ideas
Okay. Okay.
through melody, rhythm,
Yes.
and harmony.
Yes.
But the point I want to touch there, which links to skillfulness, is
Yes.
the timely and organized aspect of music. That's what makes it good to the ears.
Yes. Exactly.
You as a human being, if you're in a place where the music in quotes doesn't go well, you will not be comfortable.
Not be comfortable. Yes, you can't stay.
How then do we think that God himself
Will accept noise.
God himself will accept anyhow? No, it's not done.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So it must be timely and organized.
Okay. Does it mean that I want to ask it this way?
Okay.
People that are skillful, they overdo.
No.
They know they overdo. So you don't get at a point where you say person will just get too skillful for stage reach.
See, you know, in the Bible,
Yes.
Exodus 31,
Yes.
verse 1 to 3 or 5 or so. Can you just give me this?
You're going to watch on the screen and you see what it's talking about. So let me have the Bible.
Yes, the skillfulness there, it came from God. I mean, God himself is the author of skillfulness.
Exodus 31,
Yes.
from 1 to 5, and it says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, See, I have called my name. I have called by my name, by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. And I have filled him with the Spirit of God, in wisdom, and in understanding, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship, skillfully."
Let's say again, I want to talk.
So what I want at the ask say, say everybody Everybody thinking they different. For me, when I started music in the early 2019s,
Okay.
I started music. I was seeing it as all these people they do.
That they overdo.
They overdo.
Until you grew.
Until I now understood that God actually works with skillful people.
Yes.
Such as David. David was very skillful.
Very, very skillful.
So you they try tell us say they know they overdo.
No. Being skillful is your ability in inventing, devising means, and executing something you already have the ability to do. To give life to what you already have. Okay? So whoever that is playing or singing skillfully is not out of place and is not showing off. It is just what he or she has grown to become. You can't give out what you don't have. And it is good for you in whatever you are doing, whether you are playing, you are singing, whatever you are doing, even in the normal life, to be skillful in whatever you do. At least try.
Yes. At least.
Play skillfully. Learn. That is the place of, and when you learn, add it to what you have. You grow and become something better.
Wow.
So it is not showing off or trying to prove that you are better than the other person or not. I can sing.
Yes.
You can sing. But what makes it look like I am more skillful than the other person, or the other person is more skillful than the other person, is because of the learning. That person has given himself or herself to learning from people that are higher than him. Okay?
Yes.
Learning from people that have grown.
Yes.
And then working on himself.
Yes.
To become the better version of himself in what he is doing. So
okay.
as simple as that.
This these people will be say they be like I don't have a good voice. Please don't mind my voice. I don't have a good voice, so just mind the sound. Just mind the sound. I don't have a good voice. And they are singing. Now they be like, God is not after your good voice. God is not after your He's after your heart. Those people, now, what would you say about that? Is that will I say, is that spirituality? Is that, what would we call it? Because they are trying to say those ones that are doing the riffs and runs are actually doing it carnally or something like that.
Such words coming from a music minister, so to say, shows that that person who said that thing does not want to grow.
Okay.
There are people in Egwebili who are very good in what they're doing.
Yes, they are skillful.
And they are organized, as in they have grown.
Yes.
They have learnt.
Yes.
And they're still learning. Now, you as a child of God, are you trying to tell us that you are serving God and anyhow food, and you are forcing him to eat it? No, it's not done. You yourself that is listening to what that person is singing, you are laughing somehow.
Exactly.
Because when you hear their voices, not that we are laughing at the person's voice, but that line of that statement, God is not after your voice, so God is not after your riffs and runs and all that. And riffs and runs is not the main thing, but at least you can work on your voice. You can try. In Nigeria here, there are some music ministers that have grown. They don't really have that much good voices, but over time they have grown to be better than what they used to be.
Yes.
And you can listen to them without complaining.
Yes, true.
Even though you know that the voice is not there as much, but they have worked on themselves.
Exactly.
Okay, so we don't give God anyhow food and expect him to just take it. God expects us to get better in what we are doing. He expects us to get better in what he has given to us to handle.
I hear this word. God is expecting us to get better in what we are doing, what he has given us
to handle.
I hear this one. Okay, now let's move on to spirituality.
Okay.
As a gospel musician, let me just go straight to it.
All right.
We have musicians Then we have gospel musicians who are carnal and ones who are spiritual.
Ayo.
Yes, so let's go on to the spirituality aspect. Musicians that are singing under the gospel, in quote, gospel ministers. What's the percentage rate? Because a lot of things happen. Yes, a lot of things happen in the ministry. We see people who mislead people. We see people who live this hypocritical life. They come, they tell you that this is white, but yet they are not white, they are black. A lot of them misleading people. In fact, they have made it too obvious that some people even doubt our ministry. Most people use because of that. They say, "Come on, ma, be a saloon, me round them. Njili wa yo je hustle ego, chova ego na akulo onwe m high life na akulo onwe m ezigbote ile whatever dey about na wobu owu na enye omu no si na aja." So what would you say about that? Spirituality, what do you have to tell us about being spiritual and how it helps as a gospel minister, how it helps your ministry?
Okay, thank you very much. This question now is a very deep one. We are going to take it
bit by bit.
Yes, why I said bit by bit is because before you begin to answer a gospel music minister,
yes,
you are supposed to have been born again. You are supposed to have accepted to be a Christian, as in,
yes,
as in to be in connection with your maker.
Yes,
to be right with God.
Exactly.
That is when we can now say, okay, this person is a gospel music minister by what is coming out of you. Now, so many gospel music ministers or gospel musicians, let me put it like that,
yeah,
somewhere along the line they missed it. I will not sit here to condemn anybody who missed it.
Yes.
But where I have little what am I going to say? Where I have a little challenge in that situation is, since you as a gospel music minister you failed, why are you still remaining where you failed? Don't you know that you have become a model to some other young ones that are looking at you?
Yes. Body of emulation.
I told you I'm going to take it bit by bit.
Yes.
Before I come to what people are saying.
Yes.
All right? A gospel music minister, you are believed to be a child of God. You are believed to be a born again Christian. Okay?
Yes.
So what we are seeing you give out is we are expecting that what you are singing is who you are, is what you are living.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, now if somewhere along the line you failed or you fell, why are you still remaining there? Why not quickly rush and stand up from that place, just stop, go back to your God and make peace, reconnect to your Father? Even if it's not for you, for yourself or for your own sake, there are so many young ones that are looking at you already. And God himself is waiting for you to come back to him. Okay?
Yes.
That one is aside. For those people who said
yes, where saloon
onye ka ị na-eme ọ mmadụ ka ị na-efe ọ mmadụ ka ị na-efe ị ga-eji jiri maka mmadụ were apụza Chineke kere n'igwe n'ụwa where and then you now pack up where God is because of a human being like you yourself that is saying that thing. Are you living a holy life without you understand what I'm talking about now?
Yes, I get you. Yes.
You as a human being that is making another human being a criteria for you to worship your maker. I'm not going to insult anybody, but I don't think that is wise for you. So at the end of it is, please don't make any man don't make any man your standard for worshiping God. Okay? I'm not going to if you say you don't want to worship God after hearing the gospel, after all these years, after what the Jesus that died for you, you're not even looking at him. It is your brother in your environment
that you're looking at.
That you're looking at.
That's the Jesus.
And the owner of your soul, you don't care. No, it's wrong now. There is no wisdom in it.
Exactly. You're
making little what Jesus did for you before ever you came to this world. Okay, so my advice is this. Let me just give this advice before I will still.
Yeah.
Please, whether you're a music minister, whatever you are doing in this world, please don't make a fellow human being your standard for worshiping your maker. As simple as that.
Don't make a fellow human being your standard. You know, one thing about it is that this is very funny. You know why I'm saying this? People, this thing is happening. It's actually.
Are you telling? Am I a little bit? I have seen it many times now.
People that have even complained, I will be like, or when I gonna minister. So I said I should ask. It's too much.
Please, I have said it. Don't make your fellow human being your standard for worshiping your maker. Because at the end, that man you're looking at will answer for himself. You will answer. In fact, your own will be worse because you made your fellow human being your standard. And then Elohim will be looking at you. That means you never even wanted to worship God in the first place. It's your body music okay, let me say something. When I would do me so they can now so any man on earth will one ability or the other. Any ability you have in this universe, in this world, you have seen that, hey, I am good in this. It is your maker that gave it to you.
Yes.
And he gave it to you expecting you to use it to glorify him.
Yes.
To use that ability. Church. Oh, you see, they joker. Now church, when this na church was scam, and I laugh. Now Jesus not scam, and I laugh. How can you understand the deep things of God? Even if you don't want to go to the church, you can still stay in your house and call upon the maker of the universe, the maker and the owner of existence. He will answer you.
Yes, yes.
Dance to God in your room. Do you understand? Nobody will drag you to the church. And in fact, since you stopped going to church, the church has not stopped existing. But it will be very painful that at the end of this whole walkabout we are doing, this whole jumping all around the whole place, this whole living on earth, at the end, your maker will not ask you, this ability I gave to you, what did you use it for? And then you start scratching your head. Hey Lord, is this because this is of people that are because of what they were doing? I said no, I will not go to church again. No, I said no, if this is the way they worship God, I will not worship their God. And then what do you think God will tell you? God will not clap for you. Every ability you have, the owner of that ability expects you to use it for him, because you are not the owner.
There is this thing. Thank you so much. There is this thing that is going on. Let's clarify it before we can close up for the day.
Okay.
I don't know if it happens. I don't know if it's happening, but there are these ministers in quotes that would be like they are doing what they are doing, but yet they don't seem to believe in what they are doing. That's one.
Okay.
Now the other is you see yourself not, okay, let me put it this way, you see yourself not prospering in that journey you're going through. Mana onye nke nọkwa na akwụkwọ ịmara ihe ọ na-eme na prosper kwa ọfụma, mana gị nwa n'uche gị, your conscience na-agwa gị na What you're doing is right. Everything you're doing, you're just doing it in alignment of God's word, of God's will. But yet, you're not. There's no process. There's no progress
in what you're doing.
In what you're doing. What would you say about that?
God has His time. For every man, God has His time. If it is not His time, you know, go first God.
Exactly.
He's not wicked.
Yes.
He has given you life. He made you. In making you, He has His program. You are not the only one He has made.
Yes, sir.
There are human beings in this world, that we don't even know that they exist.
Exactly.
Yes, the owner knows them. He has His time for every single soul. Now, you that is busy, being diligent, working hard, living a holy life by the mercies of God.
By the mercies of God.
Because not be by your muscle.
Nah.
Trying your best to be in line with what God has said. Yet, you're not seeing all the progress we're talking about. Is it not money?
What else?
Now money now.
When good life.
You are not seeing the money. God has a way of allowing you to slide into prunings. He just allows you to slide into, not to jump into prunings, to slide as you grow up. You just things will just be unfolding, and so many things will be manifesting. My brother, let me tell you, me here, I have cried so many times. In fact, a particular year, I said, if I did not die that year, I don't go die again. I don't get money. Nothing. But I have been in this music ministry. Hi. Sometimes go be like say, waiting that they do self.
They do.
But the Spirit of God in you, as a child of God, will tell you, your time is coming. That is when, in such situations, when you are lamenting, I'm not seeing progress, I'm not seeing money. Let's call it out.
Money.
I'm not seeing money. And
Yes.
and we live in an environment where if you are called for a program, you are invited for a program, you mention money, they will say what?
On our charge.
On a charge, you go, no. If he is not doing it in the name of the Lord, this is the work of God. So you, because inside of you, you are doing it in the name of the. Sometimes they will fold. Oh God, 1,000 naira. In fact, there was a program I went for in one church. Me and one other big guy in this environment.
Yes.
And we make it for 2 days. Do you know what these people did? In fact, how did you when you 1,000? They tried for 2 days.
Wow.
And then my brother, they gave him 500 there. He came out and was saying, Mama, can you imagine what these people just? Can you imagine? Because it looks, it's an insult.
Exactly.
If I'm like digressing, kind of.
Yes.
If
problem.
they cannot at least give us tife, okay, do your program with your church members now. Make me a day my church, and worship my God. Not dragging me or like pulling me out of my own comfort, out of my own schedules and everything to join in yours. Why you have in mind that you will not at least give me tife? It's not good.
It's not fair.
It's not good. It's insulting, kind of like. You understand?
Yeah.
But all the same, God allows you to slide into prunings for some shells to fall off, for some wings to fall off. Okay?
Yes.
So you in the situation of a lack, in quotes, because you're not seeing money the way you are supposed to
be seeing
yet
it.
you're doing the work of God with your whole heart. My advice to you, what I want to say to you is, please continue. My elder brother will always say, 1 year of glory will make you forget 50 years of sorrow.
Hey.
1 year, when God says it is time. Bible said, and God remembered Noah. Can you imagine that? Does it mean that God forgot? No. But that was his time to say, okay, Noah, it is time for us to do this. Okay? God has to allow you to be trimmed. Get trimmed nonsense. So that you can also grow into that blessing you're praying for.
Yes.
You can't give a 5-year-old child a jeep. The blue jeep, 5 years old. Daddy, I want to drive. You have that car. How can you now be rich father? You carry your jeep and give to your 5-year-old. You want to lose that child. That child will just go and crash into something because no tolube. The child has not grown to the maturity of handling such
moto.
Yes, such experience.
Yes.
So I advise any music minister or you as a child of God, wherever you are, you must not be music ministers alone.
Yes.
Please, if you are doing your best and you're not seeing the money yet, please continue doing your best and continue praying to your maker. You have your time. You have your time.
Wow.
So let me keep it there.
Wow. Continue doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Your time is coming. Thank you so much, man. So we are rounding it up. We are so blessed to have you here.
Thank you,
Mama. We are blessed, like I said. Even our sponsor, our major sponsor, DC Production, is blessed. As you can see, he's pressing his phone while smiling. So it shows that he's blessed.
He's a blessed man.
We are happy to have you here.
God bless you.
Now, before we go, what do you have to tell our viewers watching us?
Okay. I've said some things here, but I will just repeat.
You're fine.
I will just repeat. Please, as a human being on earth, you know you did not make yourself. There is He who made everyone on this earth.
Yes.
That same God who made existence, I choose to use that word.
Yes.
He is not a man. He has never lied to anyone, and he will not start lying from your experience. He will not use you to start lying. Please, no matter what you are doing, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, go back to your maker. If you are not in right terms with him, let me put it like that. If you have swayed, if you have left his line, inside of you, you know, because his spirit is in every man.
Exactly.
That is what we call the conscience. That is, the breath of God is a man.
Exactly.
So when you are doing something that is not right, you know.
Yes.
If you have fallen before, please don't be ashamed. Stand up, dust off, go back to your father.
Oh God.
No matter what you are doing, it looks like you're not seeing progress in what you are doing. As long as God is involved in your life, God has his time. This understanding will make you not to rush God. And this understanding will help you not to rush into blessings that you're supposed to grow into.
Oh God.
So you don't go kill yourself. At the end, you start wishing, had I known.
I would have started gradually.
It happened to me. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying out of experience. Because now still you go suffer.
Yes.
Please wait on God. Wait. Just wait. Wait in prayer. You don't just sit around waiting. Wait in prayer. Wait in learning. Wait while you're still growing. Because after this miracle, if you're praying for something, if that thing comes to pass, another prayer point is coming.
Yes.
You know they ever finish. And the only one you need is your source. Who owns times and seasons. Okay? You can't run away from God. Go back to your maker. Go back to your maker. Don't look at anybody. Go back to your maker. Don't look at anybody at all. Don't make man your standard for worshiping your maker. So that even at the end of the whole
run around,
at the end of the whole money where you dey pursue, better wife where you want marry, beauty where you dey pursue.
Yes.
When you don't come out for this body, you will still meet your maker.
Exactly.
So that you'll be in right terms. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mommy Chinwudo.
Thank you.
This is A Moment with Gifted, and as you can see, it's a wonderful episode with Mommy Chinwudo with us here. So I'm advising every one of us, try and follow up God's Gift Chineye DGP on Facebook and DGP TV on YouTube to see more videos of these episodes. I'm telling you, you are not going to regret it at all. You're going to learn. Things are going to be unfolding. Knowledge will be shared. All right. So thank you so much for sitting down there and enjoying this video. All right. So it's once again your host, Gifted Praise, and this is A Moment with Gifted. Thank you so much, ma.
God bless you.
Thank you for blessing this. So our major sponsor, DC Production, can't you say thank you to our mama?
God bless you now.